All right, guys, I'm here with my son Seth, Captain Underpants, and today's the day to install some PRP seat covers. Reason in it going with PRP seat covers instead of changing the seats or buying some other covers is obviously buying new seats is relatively expensive, and cheap seat covers are just that. They're just cheap and not great. And these seat covers from PRP are a perfect match fit to your Jeep JKU seats, and they just slide right over the factory seats. It's not a recover, it's just actually a cover over the factory seats. And you can go on PRP's website and order these in all type of configurations of colors. But I called Jason at PRP and just asked him what he had in stock. And they do keep some of these black and gray, and I think they have, this has white stitch, and I think they have some like red stitch, blue stitch, all of that. But we did get front buckets and a matching rear bench, and also have some OEM Jeep floorboards, mats. I usually do WeatherTech, but I really like the way the OEM floor mats look, so we got those we're gonna put in today too. Reach in here with that flathead screwdriver, you're gonna stick it in here and pop that little cover off. Hand me the cover. Go ahead and get the ratchet, and we're gonna, that's a T40 Torx bit like I showed you the other day. You're going to loosen, take this bolt out, and you're going to take this seat belt bolt out.
Hold your hand on the socket to keep the socket to keep resistance on it. Yeah, put it back on there. Now put your finger on it with your other hand. Just keep some resistance on it. Ratchet it. There you go. Slide it under the seat. And unbolt the seat belt. Break it loose. Now keep one hand on the socket.
All right, next thing is, Seth, I need you to take the headrests off. So lift those up. And see there's, on the bottom there, there's like little push things. You're gonna have to push those in and lift up at the same time. Pull them all the way out. And set it over here with all the other stuff. Get to that in a minute. So we're gonna start with the bottom, and the bottom, that does have a right, well, both of them have a right and a left hand. Just make sure you get the one with the hole. We're going to untie the drawstring. Slip that over to the front of it first. Here. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna tuck this through the crack of the seat. Yep, gotta put your seat belt through there. Nope, goes through it. You get your hand through there? Might need to lift the seat up just a little.
Yeah. Might make it more difficult.
Slide this around the hole. Work it around. It is made to be a tight fit. Almost there. I can almost get my finger on it. All right, here we're going to get the drawstrings, and you got to run them through these 4 hoops. There's one here. All right, go ahead and run them through. And guys, I want to tell you, video makes it look easy, but these are some very good tight fitting covers. And I would say on just that lower, me trying to get this through, I may have said 2 cuss words. Maybe just 2. I'm trying to get that through. So it's a little bit of work. It's not hard. You just, I'm just not a very patient person. All right, we're gonna pull those tight, real tight. Now, one thing to look for, which I did not until I tied the knot, is check and see where your cord is, because I had it wrapped up in the frame. So double check your cord before you pull it tight. Again, like I said, that was not as easy as I hoped it would be, but it's still, anybody can do it. But if you're like me, you may cuss a little bit. So we're gonna do the upper now. The upper again is handed, and the way you tell your driver's side from the passenger side is your driver's side. You're gonna have this opening go to the outside for your side airbag. So, all right, Underpants, back to the front. I'm gonna jump back here and help.
Ain't going nowhere.
Huh?
Ain't going nowhere.
Ain't going nowhere?
That's fine.
Okay. Let's do the headrest real quick. Headrest done, go put it back in. All right, then we got these to put back on. Gotta screw the seat belt and that one handle back on.
Stuff to hold at once.
There you go, hit it. All right, that's the first seat in. Seat number one. What'd you think of seat number one install?
Difficult.
And as you can see, the reason why we're putting these seat covers in is the previous owner burnt holes all in it. That and the fact they're nasty. So even if they didn't have the holes in it, these PRP seat covers, you see there's a little bit of wrinkle in it, and that'll work itself out. I deal with that when I use PRP seats in my Razor. It's just out of the box, wrinkled, kind of like a wrinkled shirt. And over a little bit of time and some heat and all that'll straighten out. Well, there's the front two seats. Still got the back seats to do. So what'd you think of the second seat install versus the first seat install?
A lot easier.
Yeah, it made a big difference. I think I may have only cussed once on the second seat. What do you think? Yeah, watching a YouTube video and doing it yourself, two totally different things. But once we did the first one, the second one went on fairly easy. I think the whole toughest part of this seat install is just tucking through the seat. It's tight. I got fat fingers. Underpants has skinny fingers, and he still had a hard time getting that pushed through the seat. But I will say I did grab, and I probably am not supposed to do it, but I did grab some needle nose pliers on the back side. Once it started, I started pulling it through with needle nose pliers. I don't know if that could have damaged the vinyl, but did it anyway. Made it a whole lot easier. So now we're going, before we go to the back seat, we're going to take a break, do something easy. Show me those, Seth. We got to spin it this way. No, turn it back, flip it up. you're sideways. Look at the writing on it.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. So we have some lighted grab handles that PRP sent us, because Underpants was just saying he likes to have something to grab hold of, and I said, well, go inside because we got some of that too. But they also have built-in lights, so we're gonna put those in too, and give us some little grab handles. Maybe you should just cut the cardboard instead.
I'm doing it for the next one. I ain't doing it for this one.
Why don't you just pull it all through now? You just got the one. Pull through.
I can. Thank you, Father. You're saving me so much time and effort. I don't like Velcro no more. You wanna do it? It keeps getting caught on Velcro.
Here, you hold that. Keeps getting caught on the Velcro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Velcro has not been our friend today.
No, it's not.
This is harder than back when you was a little kid at Christmas, when we used to have to open the boxes and take your Barbies out of the box for you.
Barbies? I don't like no Barbies.
So that just went through there, and there wasn't one in the middle. Velcro back through. This is right from the box in those 3 holes. And Seth said, well, let's cut the box. And I said, no, just pull the Velcro out. So my idea was not the good one. So this next one, we're going to cut the box open.
Yes.
So, all right, on to putting this on. I needed some instructions for this, because I don't know. I'm going to say it just goes through like that, because this has a hole. I'll run that one through, because I don't want to cover the light up. So what it has is this little power box with a battery in it, and it's just a little push button, and you're not going to be able to see it with it broad daylight. But you just push that button. There's a little LED strip in there. Of course, we can't see how much light that is until it's dark. But yeah, let's throw that on. So I put it on, I think, the wrong way. There's only 2 ways to put it on, and I managed to do the wrong way. Go figure. It's almost like I need instructions when I buy blue jeans or something. Can't do nothing without somebody telling me how to do it. Yeah, I'm still going to pull the top off, or just the top piece. So we'll do that. Be right back with the top off. All right, so no big deal, but ended up needing to pop the top off. I don't have to take it all the way off. I just need to move it, or I can get my hands around here to pull these Velcro straps tight. I couldn't do that with the top on it. So there we go. Ta-da! Jeep handle with a light. How about that? Does that work? Work for you?
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. Ran out of gas. All right, let me do those. All right, we're on to the rear. You got to take these 2 lower bolts off at the bottom of the seats. And I will say, these were a booger. It was taking me and Underpants both to get them to break loose and move some. But they're finally starting to loosen up. So this is the part that will make you hate life. We're on the back seat. Already got the little one on, and it was rough, but it's this section right through here. So you got, this is the seat cover. This is the original seat. Here's part of the seat cover. It's all got to get pushed up in this bracket, and it's you're gonna need an extra set of hands. And I decided to use needle nose pliers, which is probably not advised, but this is taking way longer than we wanted it to, and it's mainly because of just little tight areas like this. And I want the seat to look right, so we're gonna work it through the right way. All right, there are the floor mats. OEM, got the little Jeep emblem, tire marks in them. Like I said, I usually get WeatherTech. These things are like 89 bucks. And from what I could tell by reading on them, they are an OEM that you can buy from your Jeep dealer, but not for $89. All right, there it is. We're gonna call it as done as done's gonna get today. Got the fronts in, backs kinda in. There is a spot that right here. This is the most important tool you need, by the way. Just want to go ahead and let you know. This bottom back seat will require an entire box of these. So go ahead and get you some. But yeah, so got them in. This one's a little looser than I would like. And the reason being is this little area right in here. You kind of got to work it around the brackets. It did the same thing on the other side and it drove me nuts. But it finally went in. This one, my back's hurting a little bit. It's getting later in the day and we got to run to the store. So I went ahead and tied it and figured I'd let it ride for a couple days. And when I get some more of those ultra tools, I'll come back in and get it a little tighter. But all in all, turned out really well. Got the floor mats in. The Jeep floor mats turned out pretty good. Underpants got his first full workout of working on the Jeep. What do you think of that? Yeah, so he did a good job getting all these seats in. Couldn't have done it without him because, you know, I'm 6'1", about 270-ish pounds. And he was able to get his little butt just crammed up in the floorboard and getting those seats in. So, like them. Highly, highly, highly recommend them. If you got a Jeep and your seats are wore out, nasty, dirty, whatever, you can see, man. The buckets are tight, look factory. It's awesome. The back, like I said, really the backrests are great. The driver's side and the back's great. I just got a little bit more adjusting to do on the passenger side bottom. And we got the grab handles in. I'll do a little video of those at the end of this video when it's dark so I can show you how the light, because it actually has this little controller that you can turn it on and we'll see how much light it has. But yeah, PRP grab handles, PRP Jeep seat covers. Turned out really nice. Made this old rust bucket beat up Jeep almost look new again. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, there we go. As promised, night shot of the grab handle. It's a cool little LED strip on it, and it's not a ton of light, but it's a good little hue that you can see if you drop something to grab it without having to turn the bright light on. And I'll show you, it's just a push of a button. Pretty cool little add-on, I thought. So there you go, guys. Jump on prpseats.com, grab you some Jeep seat covers, and get you some lighted grab handles.